And she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my, I like, sorry. I ain't trying to kick, I'm too busy. I'm like, why? Pause for me.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long. Last, it's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as the start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Silk in at the 5. They set the screen. Pass to Jay. Here's Jay. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Phillips. Here's Freak. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Here's Jay. And just about a... minute into this first quarter. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle. There.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Freak. Pass to Phillips. Here's Freak. Clock at 4. Off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And there's the screen. 5 to shoot to the middle. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Pass to Silk. With the fadeaway. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Freak gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Silk. Here's Jay. Misses the jumper. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
And he drops it first. It's both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Silk. Here's Jay. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Freak gets the bucket. Freak's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
There's a screen. With the drive. The rebound by Silk. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jay. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Freak. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Jay. Here's Jay. Here's Silk. From the right block. Good work there as it goes. And that'll tie this game up. Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Freak. That 3's off the mark. Shooting 43% to get this one underway. Pass to Jay. Here's the pick. Here's Silk. There's the 3. And Freak pulls it down. Out to the wing. To snap the cold streak. To the paint. Second chance effort.
Number 35. Second personal foul. Second
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2. Number 21.
And so he hits both. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
Here's Jay. Here's Jay. Down low. Here's Jay. It's deflected. Gone 0 for 2 from outside. Takes it inside. Tipped.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
They set the pick. Pass to Jay. Here's Jay. Here's the 3. First shot won't go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Freak. 6 points for him. Pulls up. No good there.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Pass to Jay. Here's Jay. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Freak. And there's a pick. Misses the layup. Gone 1 of 4 from deep. Jay, the pass to Jay. Here's Jay. Launches it. Drops in the 3.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Here's Freak. Into the lane. Blocked. Pass to Jay. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Fires from deep. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. They set the pick. Here's Freak. And it's all tied up. 5 points in the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to DJ. Six on the shot clock. From 13. Here's Jay. Inside. Oh, it's stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And it's Jay in at the 2. That gives him the lead.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Pass to DJ. Here's Jay. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DJ. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Freak. 6 points for him. Going inside. Pass to Phillips. Here's Freak. From 18 feet away. Count the basket. Freak's got 8 points. It's a close game here in Boston.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Here's Jay. Drills it from deep.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. To the wing, right side. Here's Freak. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. Pass to Jay. From downtown. And it's Jay missing.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. 4-3. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Jay's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Freak. Oh, misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
There's a screen. He takes it in. Pass to Jay. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Jay. He's got 6. Just 3 to shoot. From 15 feet away. And Freak pulls it down. Freak's got his 4th rebound in this one. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. Freak's got 4 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Jay. To the inside. The 6-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the middle. The 3. The rebound by Phillips. Gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And that one misses. Gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Jay. No made baskets yet. Pass to Jay. They set a pick. Down low. Cuts off the pass. And here they come. Freak gets the bucket.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Shooting about 43% in this one. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The home team on D. It's a 3-point game. Jay to pass to Jay. Clock at 6. Pass to Jay. Fires the 3. Got a piece of it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Freak. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Freak's got 14.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Jay to end the drought. Offensive board. Ball stolen. Here's the break. Here's Freak. And he goes in for the dunk.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Jay, the pass to Jay. Here's Jay. Shot clock at 5. From 13. The shot off that time. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. They get it back. Inside, here's Phillips. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're really working the paint now.
They've gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pass to Jay. And there's the screen. To the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here we go, all alone.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Here's Jay. Yet to see a basket. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one. 27 seconds left in the second. Pass to Jay. Here's Freak. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Launches it from deep. No luck on that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And so that's the end of the first half. Leading by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the visitors. You can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the home team.
Yeah, they're playing within themselves, getting to their spots and working the ball to whoever is open.
Efficiently building out that lead. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And it's Jay in at the point guard position. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Here's Jay. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's the home team now. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Freak. Four on the clock. Takes the 3. That shot, no good. Shooting only 42%. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the wing on the left. Pass to Silk. Pulls up, high post. And Freak pulls it down. Freak's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. The rebound by Jay.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see.
Pass to Freak. They set the pick. Tries a 10-footer, and it's rejected.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Jay. Pass to Silk from behind the arc. No good on the shot. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. To stop the drought. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1. Cortez.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Jay. Give him 8. Pass to Jay. Shoots it from the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Inside, Phillips. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Phillips has got 6 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The home team on D. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Jay. To the inside. Here's Jay. 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he comes up with a bucket. And that's now 20 points for Freak.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Phillips. Here we go, one-on-one. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Another shot. Pass to Freak. Three-pointer. The three. The rebound by Silk. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. It's stolen. Here's the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. Pass to Jay. Fast break. Here we go. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
They set the pick. Pass to Jay. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jay. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Phillips. Out to the right wing. Here's Freak. Give him 20. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 16. Six to shoot. Pass to Jay. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. Gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back to you.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Jay. Here's Jay. Give him 8. Here's Jay. Can they get it? Deflected!
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Freak. 24 points for him. Oh, swiped away! Here's Jay. Pass to Jay. Here's Jay. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Silk. Comes up empty down low.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Freak gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Jay. Fires for 3. The shot, no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Jay. 1:27 left to play in the third quarter. Stolen. And here's the fast break. He's all alone. Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Jay. Give him 8. Pass to Jay. to win the cold spell. Doesn't go for him.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense.
So it's the home team now. Fades away. Freak can't hit. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Down low. Pass to DJ. Lets the 3 fly. And Freak pulls it down. Shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. And it's DJ in at the 1. Shoots from 12. Picked it out of midair. Lets it go. And Freak pulls it down. Freak's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Pass to Silk.
Number 30, number 42.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.